Good morning.
We're
Happy
so
Friday
excited to see you.
Spotlight. We have Melissa today, not Anastasia. Anastasia was it last Friday or the Friday
Oh,
before?
she was here last Friday.
Yeah, and
Not
I'm
enough
still
sleep
in
for that
Facebook
one.
jail, so I have 15 more days, so we're going to use Melissa's phone. Thank God she's here to save the day, or we wouldn't be doing this for another 2 weeks because I'm still in Facebook jail. I don't know why.
I had to skip practice just to come to this today. So
She's
there's
ready.
that.
So we're with Jules.
Hey!
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
So I'm Juliana. Most people call me Jules. I'm from California originally, but we got here 4 years ago and love it. So we're Florida all the way.
So what do you do, Jules? Like, what is your drive? What is your passion?
So I originally grew up in the Bay Area of California, which was high achievers, and I saw a lot of people with great titles, but they were exhausted and they were very much going at the very end of their rope. And I feel like I have such a passion to help busy women be really grounded and present and purposeful in the passions that they have, because most women have huge dreams, but they're so exhausted giving the last of themselves to the attention because they take care of everyone else. And so I aligned as a brand ambassador with Arbonne when my son was 8 months old. I had been using the products for a year, and that child is now at college. I just dropped him off. And so I think that that's one of the most powerful things to me is I was watching in corporate America, the women 5 and 10 years older than me, and thinking, do I want the life they have? And do I want to have the energy and the family life? And I just saw that sometimes success came at the expense of the things that mattered most to women. And I thought there's gotta be a better way. And so I partnered as a brand ambassador 17 years ago and have been passionate about helping women be present and purposeful ever since, just detoxing from the crazy of life that kind of ends up filling our lives, especially in 2024 as a mom. There's more expectations on mothers, on women in business, and on the connectivity that we maintain, that it's honestly a toxic environment for most people. And if you can take care of yourself, your health, and your people in that order, you can reset a lot more than you realize.
Were you in health before?
I was in PR, so I was in, I would work for the mayor of Charleston, South Carolina, in PR, and I would see all these great people with great
health
jobs.
once you learned about Arbonne. That's when you started getting to the health
Well,
mindset. Or?
I was pregnant with Caleb. I had horrible adult acne in my 20s, and I found that Arbonne was the only thing that worked that I could use while pregnant. And so it totally cleared up my skin. I was so blown away at how much of a difference it made for just the luminosity, the clarity, that I no longer had that, oh honey, acne. When you see someone, you're like, oh honey. I had that acne. And I thought I would just have ruined my skin in my 20s. I tried everything the dermatologist had recommended, all the treatments, and honestly, I was blown away. I was kind of expecting it not to work. I was watching for the hook, and I was so grateful to have enough courage to try it. I knew there was a 45-day guarantee, and now there's a 90-day guarantee. Wow. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna take them to the bank if any part of it isn't 100% transparent, what they represent. So I loved that I could align with a brand that had 2,000 ingredients that they don't use and that they adhere to European standards. So they're a B Corp, which means the B Corp status is 100,000 businesses applied for it and only 3,500 got it. So it's like Athleta, Patagonia, we're the #1 beauty and wellness. And so that's sustainability, planet and people over profit. So they want to go zero waste by 2030. That's
I'm
the
all
kind of
about
stuff.
health. I love anything health. And she brought us these green drinks. Tell us what's in these drinks.
Okay,
It tastes great.
this-
I love anything green.
So the green drinks are so fun.
Melissa's slowly drinking hers. I'm watching you. You better drink the whole thing.
Pinkies up.
So the thing about women is that I feel like some people are I'm ready for a mountain retreat, but not all of us can sustain some sort of exotic wellness spa getaway. Most of us are just doing the grind, taking care of babies and trying to run through, the plans you have, the day you have, and the endless to-do list. And so this is one healthy habit that helps so much to ground you in something that has the greens balance. It has the hyaluronic acid and biotin, so it helps your hair, skin, and nails. So I got my nails done yesterday, and they were like, your nails are so much stronger. And I was like, it's totally because taking something that your body absorbs. Your body can't absorb animal collagen as well as vegan collagen production. Your body produces its own collagen, but on your skin, when collagen is in a physical product, it's actually too thick for your skin to absorb. So you're buying a really expensive product that's fancy, and then it literally doesn't absorb the same way as when your body produces its own good collagen. So this helps your body glow from the inside out. It helps you with the prebiotic, probiotic, antidigestive enzyme. And that's important because that's anxiety, sleep, mood stability, bloating. This is the de-bloat drink of the century. It's so fantastic, and it's good. It's citrusy. It doesn't take you're licking a lawnmower. I love it because it's just one healthy grounded, healthy. I know. So cheers. Cheers to the glow shot.
Never thought of anything.
Cheers.
Well, you know, some of those green drinks, you're like, oh, this is really healthy. Like,
The healthier the better, I swear. If she's so healthy, I love it. I probably should be licking lawnmowers.
She would.
This is one healthy habit that helps you ground so that anxiety, sleep, mood stability. I just saw so much of the high performing and then antidepressants and sleep aids, like the cycles of that in the town I grew up in, that I love with this. It actually helps your body because your lower gut is where your serotonin is produced. So that's your happy hormone. That's like what helps your body feel good as a woman. So if you can reset your anxiety, sleep, bloating, and mood stability, libido, appetite, and overall well-being, like you have a lot more Fridays than you do Mondays. So this is that one. This is the one healthy habit. If you don't want to change anything in your life, you just want to add something. This is a really healthy glow shot. You just went through Starbucks for it's not
glow
Amy,
shot.
Starbucks. I know. So it's a wonderful little. It's probably their most transformative product that they have, and we have a ton of BFFers that are loving it every morning. And so.
What else do you got here?
This is their mushroom powder that they came out with this year. And I was listening to my girlfriend who's a neurologist and is a business partner of mine. And literally it has like 5 different mushrooms. I'm kind of like, that kind of creeps me out to be like, oh my gosh, mushrooms. But the more I learned about it, the more I learned the 5 mushrooms, like there's chaga, there's the, here, let me look at it real quick. All of the ingredients are listed. So it's lion's mane, chaga, it's got maitake, reishi, and shiitake. And so they're like the cancer fighting superheroes in terms of Japan. One of the mushrooms that we listed is literally listed as a cancer fighter, as like an alternative to fighting cancer in your body. It also helps your body's optimal immunity. And so this helps with the immunity because 90% of your immunity is in your lower gut, as is your serotonin. And then this helps add that cancer fighting ingredient list of those 5 different mushrooms, which is so huge. So we're not a medical company, we're just educating people, but I'm a mom of 3, I'm a military wife, and I feel like having something that I know is going to help optimize my body's.
Would you put a scoop of that in that? And just
Yeah, you can
double
put it in
dose?
here, you can put it in your tea.
Okay.
We've got a detox tea that helps with liver and kidneys. And so they kind of focus on wellness, beauty, and an opportunity that is there for people to be able to share something that we love. I talk about Trader Joe's all the time, and I feel like the way that we work in BFFs collaboratively, Lindsay Linder just as an accountant just promoted to our first level of management, so like one step away from a willable business. I think that is my heartbeat, is she started using the products and saw such a difference with her autoimmune. That's really the point, is not so much to sell something as to help people change one small thing that can transform how they show up in their day, how you feel going through the day with the energy that you want. The Energy Fizz that I put in all the 1-year anniversary bags, this has methylated B vitamins, which is awesome for people who are concerned about the ingredients that they put in their body. There's a guarana root and taurine. I can't even say the words. Like I literally am an executive regional vice president with Arbonne, an independent consultant, and basically a brand ambassador because it helps me as a mom on my soccer fields when I'm at Davis Park and on those hot days. I literally will take the Fizz with me. I'll take their sports nutrition that has. Their sports nutrition has like cayenne, turmeric, and ginseng, but it has 3 grams of sugar in their hydration versus Gatorade's 34 grams of sugar. So this is the first generation. Yeah, there's the first generation of kids that won't have the same life expectancy as their parents because of the addictions to sugars and processed foods. And so I think that's the cool part to me, is people will go for Starbucks, they'll go for Celsius. And I was at Starbucks the other day and there was like a line of all these drinks and food. And when you look at your bill from Starbucks, you're like, it's like $12 or $15 or $25 if you got a couple of people. And I love with Arbonne, it just saves you on what you're already doing, just the healthy boost of energy so you don't crash. And so that's the heartbeat of the wellness. They have a 7-day fresh start that is like an intermittent fasting set, a 30 days to healthy living. I lost about 52 pounds on so I was 205 pounds and I just couldn't lose the weight after Molly. She was my 3rd. And everything I'd done up to that point, at some point your body is not as effective. So I'm 45 and I love just feeling better than I ever have. And partnering with them in my late 20s, I am so grateful to just walk the walk and just say, I have a life that I love to be grounded and present and purposeful, and see if we can serve one good thing, like one healthy habit, whether it's adding a mushroom powder, whether it's doing our intermittent fasting.
What's your favorite?
I love the transformation of the 30 days because I don't think I realized how much of a difference I was such a gluten girl. I was such a bread girl, and I'm not anti-bread, but I don't think that you realize how your body was meant to feel. And so just feeling the healthy energy where your body wakes up in the morning. Like I said, I lost about 52 pounds, but the first time I went through it, I lost 5 inches around my waist and 7 around my hips. Wow. And I had to measure it like 3 times because I was like, that's crazy. And you just like love your closet more. So it's not about weight loss, it's about wellness. And focusing on wellness, you can take care of just yourself, your health, and your people, and you just show up happier. Like you're just so much better. I say this drink is with the probiotic, prebiotic, because prebiotics like a fertilizer for your body to produce its own good flora, and then 100% of the CFUs of their bacteria, of their probiotics, absorbs your lower gut, which is important because a lot of people will take probiotics, but their stomach acid will solve most of it. It won't be as effective. You just pee out expensive vitamins. So the last part they have is their beauty, and that was really their flagship, what made them start in 1980. PETA was formed, and PETA.
That's this box here?
No, just the skincare and beauty. The box is at intermittent fasting, so they have a 7-day fresh start and a 30 days to healthy living. So whether
they
people
have mascara and their beauty. Okay.
So their makeup is gorgeous. And I love the fact that with their makeup and their skincare, there's 2,000 ingredients that we don't use in our products. And so they've sponsored the New York Fashion Week this last year. Cool. And so they're super classy, but there's 2,000 ingredients. Like that's huge because it's not just the European standards, because U.S. outlaws.
I finished mine.
That's awesome. The U.S. has only outlawed 15 ingredients, and the European Union has outlawed 1,400, made it illegal. Yeah. And if you've ever seen like what an American product is versus a UK product, their standards are just higher, and so they don't get away with as much.
Yeah, my cousin brought back Starburst from Canada, and I compared the bag ingredients from our bags here to there, and it was like, there was hardly anything. It was so much better. I was like, oh my gosh.
So, and it tastes just as good. Yeah. And so
she brought back a bunch of candy from Canada, and I was comparing it here.
Give me the Canada candy.
But I didn't really like candy. I was just very interested in how it was so different and it still tasted good.
Yeah. Right. And so I feel like for me, when I was pregnant with Caleb, I started thinking about ingredients, and that passion didn't stop when he started crawling. It just got more fierce. So my sunscreen for my 3 redheads, the Arbonne sunscreen is broad spectrum and it's mineral based. And so I loved having something that worked, because honestly, at the end of the day, you just don't want something to work. And so I've tried different ones, and it's the only thing that my babies won't burn on from. But it's like super easy, and it's just clean. And so with this, what I like about it is that the skincare has hyaluronic acid in it, and so it's got 3 different forms. They've got a cleansing balm. They've got these wonderful different additions to it that is like a glow cream. So this is their vitamin C serum.
I'll take it. What should
and
I do
so
with this?
you can put it on your face. You can put it on your neck, décolleté.
And so on your chest. Don't forget your chest.
Right there.
Your chest is
I get there. I do the neck. I'm gonna get the chest.
So I always tell people, try this out with your husband and try the new products. And so this is their derm results with the hyaluronic acid. So you can just feel a little bit of just the emollient.
Where should I put that?
You can just put it on the back of your hand or on your neck.
Okay.
On your neck.
I love stuff like this.
And so I love it because
Put the lotion on the skin.
Put lotion on the
it feels
Don't forget your hands. You know, you should always put sunscreen on your hands too, because you're driving. The sun will make your hands look old.
Yeah.
So, Melissa, you can learn a lot from me.
I'm such a get-her-done girl. I'm such a get-her-done girl that I just like it simple. And so I feel like I like the product line because my son uses it for acne, my husband uses it, and we've used it for years. And I love from the makeup, from their CC cream and their mascara, just a low maintenance, really high caliber clinical testing, but it's something where my girlfriend who works with me in California runs that high-end medical spa, and she's like, Jules, everything we use from Arbonne, we can mimic what we do in our spa with the products from Arbonne. And Omni Hotel and Spa used to use it in their facials.
Now, do they have snack bars?
I actually make you guys some protein bites that you guys can have. And so I take the protein bites. I know. I like the protein bites because I'll make them from the protein, because protein helps your body.
It's so great.
Yeah.
You add oats to yours?
I add oats or organic Rice Krispies.
Okay.
And then just that almond butter and oats, and then the protein and honey or agave syrup. And so I love it because it makes such a difference for the kids.
You put it
in the fridge, and then you take it for your zoo days or your busy days between clients, right? So that it's an immediate glycogen. I did it for when I trained for a half Ironman and for a marathon. It was something I could eat on the run, so that you could be able to have an immediate glycogen, so you get the blood sugar, but the longevity of the protein, because proteins actually help your body's, like it builds the amino acids for your brain transmitters, so that your body is literally like more connected in terms of efficiency, in terms of helping your body be more focused, have more energy. It's kind of one of those things where if you just take care of yourself, your health, and your people in small ways, whether it's a 30-day program with meal plans and recipes, or whether it's, you know, a simple intermittent fasting fresh start, or whether it's a simple greens drink, you know, changing your brand can change so much in your life.
Will your husband get on board with all this stuff?
He takes it on the submarine.
He will? Wow.
He takes it on the submarine. So he would take the fizz on the submarines, because they are working 24 hours. And all of his guys were like, whatever he pours in that drink, I'm not sure. So he doesn't sit there and advertise because he's a military officer. But I think it's, you know, because we work with above reproach with ethics. But I think the coolest part to me is when you can choose anything, and you are choosing this for your skincare, and then getting the protein, because he would let a lot of the stuff was fried as the military, and so a lot of the guys would come back bigger and exhausted, and he would come back more energized and more focused and more healthy. And in our 40s, we're feeling better than we ever have, and that's really the plant-based process that Arbonne encourages. We're not plant-based holistically, like we still eat meat as a family, but our program will shift you off of allergenic, inflammatory, and acidic foods towards a more whole foods alkaline lifestyle. And so that's what I love about the fizz too, is so many of the products are alkalinizing, so it helps your body, because disease cannot function in an alkaline environment. And so I literally am just a gal who's the messenger, and I look for people with the opportunity to be able to partner with busy moms who want a side stream of income that's residual, because it's not hard to do this. I do this with Starbucks and I do it with Trader Joe's, and I just get a kickback from Arbonne. And so it's a willable business. It's something that alongside people's really busy lives, 80% of my team works alongside their full-time job, and I've helped promote people to every level of the company. And I think that that's, whether it's a car payment, a mortgage payment, or replacing a full-time income, like it to know it is such a common thing. Like we do it all the time in our Instagrams, right? Where we're giving a shout out to this. And I love with BFFs, my favorite thing about BFFs is the collaboration, is the fact that people give shout outs, like Leslie Brum is, you know, enjoying the fizz, and Sherry is enjoying the 30 days right now, which is so fun because we're all getting healthy. And I think that when Lindsay Linder promoted to that next level, it was
we all look better than we did in the beginning. Our first pictures to now,
collaboration works, people.
It works. And so the last thing I have is their lip serum. So it's a lip plumper and replenisher, so you can put this on your lips.
I will gladly.
This is one of those things you can't go without. And so I've got an extra coupon for BFFers this month, and I will share a little bit more.
So do you have a website? Or
I do.
You're asking
I would say, well, I know how to rock the deals, because you want to get 20 to 50% off anytime, and I can shoot you the coupon, so I can, if you reach out to me, we can connect you to the right fit for what you're looking for, because a portion of a portion of all the proceeds is going to feed kids in Haiti. We're trying to get 11 million meals to get delivered, because in Haiti there's a huge, there's drug lords, and there's just no ability to get food over there. And so we've got people who are able to go put boots on ground, and we've got the meals all packed, and we're trying to get, it's 9 cents a meal to send over there.
9
so we're
cents a meal.
Right, 9 cents a meal. And so you think about any one habit, and so even if you we're doing like 11,000 steps a day, and then you donate $11, we're just micro donating. So we're just micro funding it with small shifts. So I'll put the post like that in the comments. So that you guys, if you have some extra give, our goal is by October 1st to get 11 million meals over there. We already have 2 containers, so there's already $25,000. It's $25,000 a container, and so we've got 40 containers. So we've got 2 of the containers that just got sent over, and this is literally keeping kids from starvation. And we think so often in our busy, right? We're going from Starbucks to Starbucks, like from coffee to coffee, and I feel like if you can champion with a business a cause that matters, it's the purpose of what God gave us and the ability as women in this country to make a difference. Because our founder said, why would you put this into a social setting where it's all word of mouth? And he said, because oftentimes women are passionate about sharing word of mouth because they want to help someone, like what Trader Joe's find, where I find just the right thing. They're coming out with their gluten-free pumpkin pancakes very soon. I think they're going to be stocked. So if you go to Trader Joe's next week, pumpkin pancakes gluten-free are way better than the actual ones. Just you stock up. But that kind of stuff where we just tell people about something we love is huge. And he said, when a woman makes $1 million, the world is a better place. And I feel like often when we champion change in others, there's so much power to like coming alongside all 4,000 members and then 10,000 and when there's 100,000 in the group, helping see the greatness in others and then encouraging that in them so that they soar too. So I love partnering with busy people.
How did you find the group, the BFF group?
I found Jack at Trader Joe's.
Oh.
And so it was
I didn't even know she went to Trader Joe's.
It's like 2 times in her. She doesn't go to the store ever. She doesn't
go to the store.
So
that's very funny.
we were in Trader Joe's and I saw her and I'm like, oh my gosh, we have to be friends. And she's like, actually, I'm starting a group in a week. If you want to come join us. And so it was like a week before we started BFS, and that's when I met her. And so I've been here from the beginning. And I think that my favorite part is a lot will happen in your life. A lot of things are responsibilities that will pull at your heart, but the community of BFFs will bring alongside you sisters who get women in business and a heart for faith and an impact for their community that is so unmatched. And I think that heartbeat of the commonality, like your vibe attracts your tribe, is completely lived out in BFFs. Aside from the cuteness of the tank top that she is wearing, I think that the Isaiah House, the passion to be able to give back, the passion to be able to have a Valentine's night where there's like stars and rain and laughter and just so many times. I mean, who doesn't want to wear sequins just because? There's so much good. I know there's a cruise coming up. I know there's so many ways to connect. And even just like with our book club, we're just growing little bit by little bit. Like for me, like running a book club has been so much fun because I feel like you are able to help people grow. Because if you grow and if you grow with others, you're so much stronger in your impact, and you were meant so much to bring your gift to the world. So I love, as a business consultant with Arbonne, partnering with busy people to help them ground in healthy habits, to be more present and purposeful, and feel a little better in your closet, right? Love your closet again and show up, because you just show up different when you're taking care of you.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. We are going to put all this information in the comments. And Melissa, do you have anything that you want to
Well, I mean, she's closing remarks, obviously.
She still has 5 left.
This is giving me a lot of power. Definitely, let's recap on the lawnmower situation. The dirty lawnmower, like you don't want that taste in your drink. So if it tastes like a lawnmower, unless you're Jess, don't drink it. Also, today is the day to sign up for our Jags game. So get in there, BFFs, get signed up. That link is closing soon.
Today, right? By 5?
We're trying to get them to extend it a week. Marissa, if you're watching.
We can't tell you that. You'll wait a week.
Marissa, are you there? And that's it for us today. And now I will fumble on trying to turn off the live video.
Bye. Get your face in there.
It's okay.